a lot of other fellas as well behind the scenes, it's definitely a grind. It's definitely a grind to get there. People can find me on Twitch at Loyalty Comp if they ever want to come.
Up next, for Los Angeles, the best record. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Get out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Magician. Then it's Cowboy. And it's the Monster in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, Malone is out there at Bullard. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And there's the pass to Stockton. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you gotta clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And that one's good. Leonard. Now the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs. And lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them. They start off this game. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Timeout. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now, and the shot is good. Wilson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
The drive by Mitchell. It's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Wilson the pass to Tyler. Good work defensively by Malone.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Stockton, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Here's Malone. Fades and shoots. Rebound by Tyler. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Stockton passes to Malone. 13 feet away, and it's blocked. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Money's checked in for Magician. And it's Morant in for Leonard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the range of Kennard's shot just keeps getting better. He's a real threat as the arc.
Oh! Nice. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Morant against Walker. For three. They get it again. Here's Birch. Pass to Kennard. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 6.
And they set Kennard up so well. He takes a composed shot and drains.
Their play on both ends. Has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tyler, he's checked in for ABC, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Morant. The Jazz working the ball around now. Birch kicks to Hart. Ripped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beal from long range. Rebound, Utah. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Yeah, but you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Tyler. Miracle Man. Great positioning on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Whiteside. Poked away. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
Every coach in the league would applaud that effort and intensity that Beal just displayed, the steal and the score.
Outside, Walker. Just 3 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. And always interesting. Interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who...
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got money. Bradley Beal is out there with Ja Morant. Then there's the monster, and it's ABC in at the 4. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's the... Oh!
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
There's the pass to Birch. Walker taking his time here. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Malone. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great.
Goodness.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Heisman's checked in for Whiteside. Bullard comes in for Josh Hart. Mitchell, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Stockton in for Walker. And then for Los Angeles, Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And it's Leonard in for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Stockton against Morant. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Tyler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Miracle Man comes in for Ja Morant. Mitchell dishes to Stockton. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 4. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Now here's Stockton, guarded closely. Jazz passing it around. Here's Malone. Comes up empty down low.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Will it go? That's good from Stockton, the assist by Malone. Stockton's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The Jazz shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Mitchell with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Stockton, and he banks in the layup. Stockton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
Pass to Malone. Stockton outside. Stockton can't get that one to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Jazz shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Pass to Malone. Now here's Stockton. D right on him. And it's sent back by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Ken Burge has checked in for the Jazz. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Releases. Stockton can't get that one to fall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Good on the shot. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Embiid in the corner. Passes it to Miracle Man. Stolen by Stockton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Miracle Man. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. The shot will not fall. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Yeah. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing.
And now with the second half about...
And there wasn't... too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points. And close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
You've got Wiseman. Bullard is out there at Malone. Then it's Stockton. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Stockton, here we go. And he gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fast break. Here we go. And that one drops. Money's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
The pass to Malone. Poke loose. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Here's Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you. That one, I mean, he's got the open 3. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Los Angeles calls timeout, so Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Wiseman. Josh Hart comes in for Bullard. Kennard, he's checked in for Mitchell, and it's Kemba Walker in for John Stockton. Here's Kennard. And checking out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
One of the more efficient shooters in the NBA. Kennard's range poses a big challenge for opponents.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Wilson, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker, pass to Malone. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Monsters got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Malone. The shake. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Malone's got 8 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Walker's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Ken Burge has checked in for Malone. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Jazz have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one drops.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And here's Walker. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
To the wing right side. Walker with a clean look. And the 3 off target. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the buckets.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And Walker's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Tyler, and that one is hammered home.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. A steal, and they're pushing it up. Jumps up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Wiseman's checked in for Whiteside. Bullard comes in for Josh Hart. Mitchell, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Stockton subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Wiseman. And it's blocked. They need this. Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 13.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Stockton passes to Mitchell. It's tipped. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll have to the free line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Leonard. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's the kid. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Here's Mitchell, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
So both teams making some changes here. And Los Angeles guys shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling. Shots good by Wilson.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Chan, guarded by Morant. Mitchell looking it over. Leonard with the steal. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing it.
Passes to Birch. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Goes up. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, the defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Finney-Smith passes to Chan. To the inside. Birch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. First free throw is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. The Monsters checked in for Embiid, and it comes in for Magician. And Money subbed in for Leonard. And Los Angeles with some changes. ABC comes in for Bennett, and it's Miracle Man in for Bradley Beal. So he gets them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And it's good for 2.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Chan passes to Tice. That's tipped. A second chance effort. The shot by Birch, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Tice kicks to Hart. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's Miracle Man, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Chan, guarded by Morant. Birch the pass to Chan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. To the left wing. On the clock. Chan, guarded by Morant. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Finney Smith passes to Hart. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as a high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautifully.
Tice kicks to Hart. They could use a bucket. Got a piece of it. And here we go. And he dunks it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
The pass to Whiteside. Here's Hart. And it's blocked. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Miracle Man.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ken Birch is checked in for Whiteside. And here is Los Angeles now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Count it.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Los Angeles. Right side, Wilson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Basket counts. And it's 13 points for Cowboy.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
The Jazz shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And he commits the intentional foul, and he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Los Angeles now, down low, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Off the inbound, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And so they choose to intentionally foul. That free throw missing. At the line for your Jazz. And the second free throw, good. Here's Miracle Man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line. Number 1. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt?
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul. And the first one drops.
At the line for your Jazz.
That one misses. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And he commits the intentional foul. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Utah.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Number 1.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he makes the first. Good on both. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned.